Good afternoon. Welcome to the December 2020 graduation ceremony of the NC State Computer Science Department. I'm Greg Rothermel, and I'm the head of the Department of Computer Science. Obviously, we all wish that this ceremony could be conducted in person, but for safety's sake, we've had to forgo that. We do hope, though, that you'll be able to derive some meaning and some pleasure from the virtual ceremony we're unveiling today. In planning this ceremony, we decided to include all graduates of our programs from the 2020 year. So that includes some of you who finished up last spring, some who finished up this summer, and some who finished up this fall. Graduates, you've all come a long way to get to this day. You've all worked hard and faced challenges. Many of you have been brave enough to leave your family and travel thousands of miles to come here. And all of you have weathered the challenges presented to us by the coronavirus. But all of you have persevered, and all of you have made it to today. Congratulations. We're all here to celebrate this, and you should too. We all hope you'll go forward from today and find a job and a career that you love and find fulfilling. And we hope you'll use that opportunity to make a positive impact on the world and other people who you encounter along the way. And we'll all be rooting for you. Before I introduce our graduation speaker, I'd like to thank some people. First, I'd like to thank the faculty who devoted their time and their knowledge for you. Our faculty work very hard and with an absolute passion for the success of our students. This extends in a very special way to the PhD students that they mentor. And faculty, thank you for everything that you've done to make this day possible. Second, it's the staff of the department who really keep things going here. That staff, led by Mrs. Linda Honeycutt, shows their dedication to the students and the department all through the year. And I want to thank them for everything they do for all of us and everything they've done for you. I'd also like to thank the sponsors of this ceremony, the NC State Engineering Foundation, and all of the members of the Computer Science ePartners program. And now, friends and families of the graduates, today would not be possible without your personal, emotional, and financial support of these graduates through all the ups and downs and stresses they faced. You were there to listen to them and to believe in them, and we thank you for that, as I'm sure they do. Finally, graduates, I want to thank all of you. Your friends and family, our faculty and staff are all very proud of you. Helping you and supporting you is part of how we have chosen to make a difference in the world. We're very grateful to all of you for letting us be part of your lives and your successes. We'll be cheering you on as you move on to the next steps in your lives. Now it's my honor to introduce our guest speaker, Dr. Nachi Nagapan. Nachi Nagapan is a partner researcher at Microsoft Research, where he works in the software analysis and intelligence team. His research involves data analytics and machine learning for software engineering, focusing on analytics for empirical software engineering, software reliability, software metrics, and developer productivity. Nachi's work has had a foundational impact on software engineering practice by investigating many important beliefs about software engineering that used to have little or no empirical evidence. Nachi has published over 100 journal and conference publications, of which 8 have received distinguished or best paper awards. His research results have impacted the broader software engineering community, as well as several product divisions within Microsoft. His work is often cited and discussed in developer forums, and has influenced the developer community toward ways to build better software. His work is also shipped as features in millions of users of Microsoft products. Nachi has received many honors. These include multiple Most Influential Paper Awards from major conferences. Most recently, he received the prestigious 2020 Harlan D. Mills Award for his outstanding contributions to empirical software engineering and data-driven software development. Nachi is an ACM Distinguished Scientist and an IEEE Senior Member. And finally, Nachi received his PhD in computer science from the Computer Science Department right here at NC State. So we're delighted to welcome Nachi to join us and participate in this ceremony. Nachi.
Dear computer science graduates, it gives me great pleasure to be here today on this very important day in your careers. Let me begin by first congratulating you, the graduates, on this very important milestone. A huge shout out to all your families and friends who've been with you along this journey. On a personal note, I would like to thank the department chair, Dr. Athamal, and Ken Tate for giving me this opportunity. I wish we could have all met in person, but given that this is the new normal, I would like to make the best of it. I do not want to stand between you and the actual online graduation ceremony, so I will, as in the words of FDR, be sincere, be brief, be seated. As you graduate today with degrees in computer science, we have to realize we belong to a really privileged group of people. Even during the time of this pandemic, computer science graduates are in tremendous demand. In fact, we are one of the selective few careers where people can still work at their full potential, even while being remote or working from home. We should be extremely thankful to be in such a fortunate place. Let me take a few moments to reflect on things I've learned along the way or observed from others. Being a scientist, of course, I will number them into points. Some things for you to think about. 1. Work for happiness. That is, enjoy the work you do. If you do not, no amount of money will make you feel better in the end. Adding and subtracting everything in the end, they always balance out. A little more here, a little less there, doesn't make a huge difference in the greater scheme of things. 2. Now is a good time to think about risk versus reward. Take risks, preferably calculated risks early in your career. There is no shame in failure. In fact, some of my best learnings came from my own failures. 3. Explore the world. NC is an amazing place, and I was very sad to leave NC for work. But I would strongly encourage you to spend time, at least a short period of time, living in another part of the world, Asia, Europe, Africa. It greatly helps broaden the cultural exposure, as especially in computer science, most companies are global, and there is more than a fair chance as soon as you start, you will be working with teams outside the US. Diversity. Value and respect diversity. It is great to learn from others whose thoughts and viewpoints might be very different from yours. 5. Work in a respectful environment. However good the pay, it will always in the end create an unhappy, unpleasant situation. 6. Don't get too comfortable in a job doing the same thing again and again. The biggest threat to that is automation and AI. In computer science especially, always look to expand your horizons and skill sets. 7. Don't be shy or scared to network. Leverage the amazing alumni network at NCSU. A lot of things happen because of one's own personal network. Actually, a few months down the line, you might not remember anything I said or who I am, but maybe this interesting anecdote is something you will remember. A year and a half ago, we decided to actually take 2 weeks off in Paris. So we booked an Airbnb and we were staying in an apartment. So just to introduce ourselves, we actually wrote introductory cards and dropped it into everybody's mailbox. Standard saying, "Hey, my name is Nachi. My wife is so and so. We are from Seattle. I went to school in NCSU, etc., etc., etc." The next day, we actually got a card back in our box which said, "Hey, I'm Robert. I also graduated from NCSU." It's a small world. It pays to build and maintain a network. So definitely don't be shy or scared to go and introduce yourself. Lastly, never hesitate to say thank you and sorry. As you progress in your careers, you will meet nice people and not so nice people. Remember and cherish the nice people and learn from the not so nice people what not to do. As I conclude after my brief address, life is full of surprises. If you had told me 18 years ago during my master's graduation that I would be giving this address here today, I would have definitely not believed you. Take life on with its surprises. Keep in touch with the faculty here at State. Have fun, enjoy life, stay safe and healthy. My very best wishes to you and your families and friends. Congratulations again, class of 2020.
Thank you, Nachi. We appreciate you joining us for this ceremony. Now I'd like to turn the floor over to our Director of Graduate Programs, George Ruskas, who will introduce each of the graduate students who are being honored today.
Hi, I'm George Ruskas, Director of Graduate Programs in the Department of Computer Science. Welcome to our Fall 2020 graduation ceremony, and congratulations to all who have received their degrees in spring, summer, or fall this year. It is unfortunate that we cannot hold this ceremony in person, and I will not have the opportunity to call each of your names and congratulate you individually. Yet, as the pandemic has upended our everyday lives, the power of digital technologies has been in full display in enabling remote work, distance learning, and virtual social interactions. With a degree in computer science, you are in a unique position to invent, shape, and deploy the new generation of technologies in AI, communications, robotics, holographic telepresence, bioengineering, and more that will further transform our lives and prevent similar threats to our health in the future. So now that you are about to start a new career, I will offer a small piece of advice. Remember, there are no shortcuts in life, unless, of course, you right-click and find one. And now, I would like to extend my congratulations to all the graduates who completed their PhD degree in 2020. I would also like to congratulate all the graduates who received their master's degree in 2020.
Hey Wolfpack, class of 2020. Thanks to my friends, my family, my coworkers for helping me get my degree. So thankful. Have a good 2020.
Start. Thank you to my family, friends, and every other force in the universe that conjured to make this happen.
Finally graduated. Thank you to my mom, my dad, my friends who kept believing in me and supported me all in my journey. And now I am off to a new start.
Thank you, Mom, Dad, Shweta, Austin, Alex, family and friends for guiding me throughout my master's journey. It has been a wonderful 2 years, and we have made it. Go Wolfpack!
Yes, graduated. Thank you, NC State, and thank you to my parents and all my close family who really helped me through this. It really means a lot. And thank you so much.
Thank you, George. Now I'd like to turn the floor over to our Director of Undergraduate Programs, Sarah Heckman, who will introduce each of the undergraduate students who are being honored today.
The Bachelor of Science degree in Computer Science is conferred upon students who have successfully completed a program of study, including both general coursework in the humanities, social sciences, mathematics, and physical sciences, as well as specialized courses in computer science. They have worked hard, both at their academic studies and at a variety of co-ops, research opportunities, internships, part-time and full-time jobs. Our students have employment opportunities at Fortune 500 companies, innovative startups, or are pursuing entrepreneurial ambitions. Other students are pursuing graduate studies at the master's and PhD levels. We know that these accomplishments cannot happen without the support of family and friends, so thank you to all who supported our students during their undergraduate journey. We are very proud of them and their accomplishments. Congratulations to our 2020 graduates and candidates for graduation.
Hey everyone, my name is Darius McFarland, and I'm a May 2020 computer science graduate. And I'd like to congratulate you all on making it here. You did it. You're about to graduate, and you're about to get your degree, and no one can take that away from you. During my time here at NC State, I was able to make a lot of friends, grow as a leader, and have a lot of fun. In undergrad, I was the president of the National Society of Black Engineers, and I was also the coordinator for the START program. START is a program that helps incoming minority freshman engineers transition from high school to college. By holding these positions, I was able to learn how to communicate well with the team, how to plan large-scale events, and also I was able to improve my public speaking skills. All of these skills are very important to the workplace, and I'm grateful that NC State gave me the opportunity to hone these skills. I'd also like to highlight just how beneficial your computer science degree will be to your post-grad life. Our degree gives you a great foundation, and it gives you all the skills you need to learn any new programming language or framework. For example, at work, I was asked to learn Angular to help my team finish the UI for a product that we're working on. Even though I'd never worked with Angular, I remember thinking, I've passed the Sturgill test, so learning Angular can't be any harder than that. Stuff like a Sturgill test or working on a 2.16 or a 3.16 project all day could be challenging, but now that I'm on the other side, I'm grateful that I had these challenges just because I've seen how beneficial these challenges have been to my growth as a computer scientist and how beneficial it's been to all you guys' growth as computer scientists as well. We have the ability to solve very complex problems, and we also have the skills to take a complex problem and break it down into smaller pieces so that we can solve it more easily. Other people might see these hard problems and immediately give up because they don't know how to break it down. And so having this skill is going to be very important for you in grad school or at work because it's made you adaptable, and adaptability is very important. As I come to a close, I would just like to say congratulations again on this big accomplishment. I'm super proud of every one of you guys. Even though we can't be here together, I would like all you guys to remember that we're NC State. And since we're NC State, that means we're Wolves and we're also a family. So please don't forget your family and go Pack.
Hi everyone, I'm Anna Owens, and I'm graduating from the Computer Science Department this December. First off, I'd like to say thank you to the department for giving me a chance to say a few words on behalf of a graduating class I've grown incredibly close with over the past 4 years. Congratulations, graduates! I know it's been a weird semester, a weird year in fact, but I'd like to look on the bright side of some of the things that this year has brought us. First, since this is a virtual video, I don't have to hear the silence after my jokes inevitably flop, and y'all don't have to see me tear up a little bit when I talk about the best friends I've made in this class. More good news, I don't have to talk about how we're going to handle the real world, because our definition of a real world is changing, and I'm not sure that any of us know how we're going to handle it anymore. On a more serious note, the pandemic has taught us, especially working in the tech industry, that work from home can be reasonable and productive. So, lucky for us, we might not all have to move away from friends and family next year. Lastly, now more than ever, we can feel fortunate that we've chosen a career path that offers some stability in uncertain times. It feels wrong to end this video without saying a few thank yous to the people who have helped me along the way. Thank you to Mom and Dad, and to all our loved ones who have supported us through college. We'll repay the favor by offering to help when Zoom crashes or the Wi-Fi goes out, and to answer questions like, is Alexa really listening right now? Thank you to some professors and TAs who went above and beyond to answer Piazza Post 20 minutes before the midnight deadline. Thank you to my senior design group, who cut me some slack when I didn't get the PR in that week or the week after that. Thank you to everyone who continued to build the Women in Computer Science community into what it is today. And thank you to some good friends in this class who used to throw the Frisbee with me between C and data structures on the oval. We all needed a breather that semester. I'm excited to see where this year takes us in these unprecedented times, and I feel very fortunate to have grown alongside this class at State. Thank goodness we've got Zoom to keep us all connected after we part ways. Congratulations, class of 2020.
We did it. We did it, y'all. We're going to be the next graduates of NC State.
Last minute like normal. Congrats, class of 2020. It's been a great 4 years.
Hello, class of 2020, and congratulations. And stay healthy.
I'd like to thank my mom, dad, sisters, and brother, and the rest of my NC State family. Go Pack!
Thank you, Sarah. This brings us to the end of this 2020 graduation ceremony. On behalf of the Department of Computer Science, I once again thank everyone for participating in and providing material for this ceremony. Congratulations again to all of our students and all of their family members. Take care, everyone. We hope to see you again. Thank you.